And we're back. What a great trip that was. Love the Disney magic, love the Polynesian, and love the Amtrak auto train.
I can say we had a great experience on the auto train.
Yes.
So I think we mentioned in the vlog a little bit that we were going to talk about pricing. So we're going to put that in right here. So for the auto train round trip from Virginia to Florida, Florida to Virginia, we paid roughly $1,200. So we had coach seats. So 2 coach seats on the way there, 2 on the way back. That included the car both ways and priority offboarding both ways. So roughly $600 there, $600 back for both of us and the car.
We were responsible for bringing lunch and dinner. Well, I guess we ate lunch before we even got on. So we were responsible for bringing dinner on, and breakfast was provided.
Right. So if you have coach seats, they do have like a cafe. So I think they have like hot dogs, cheeseburgers. I saw someone with like that cup of noodle soup.
I saw someone with the pretzels and hummus, one of those like Sabra.
Oh, the Sabra, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they have drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. I think they have snacks like candy and things like that, but that's kind of limited, or that's, you know, what's available if you have a coach seat. If you decide to, on the auto train, if you decide to purchase what they call like a room or a roomette, you can have like your own bathroom, and the seats turn into more of like a bed.
Yeah.
And they will provide you dinner. So there's 2 dining services. So they will call you down. I think there's one at like 6 or 6:30, and then one around like 8 or 8:30. So you did hear that on the train, you know, this is for sleeper cars, you know, first call for meal service. And they have, for those passengers, a place where you can go, sit down, have dinner, provide it to you, which I actually hear is really good. I know they have like steak, salmon.
Sorry.
I know they have like steak, salmon, salad. So I actually hear the food's pretty good. And they, you know, that's part of your experience as well.
Yeah. It's available on the East Coast only. So it just happened to be a couple hours from us to go drive to, basically on the border of DC and Virginia. And it drops you off in Sanford, Florida, which is about 45 minutes outside of the Disney bubble. Right. So that was very handy. And it basically is an alternative to skip driving on I-95.
Yeah, I think that's kind of their, not logo, but kind of their...
It's on the side. It's the phone number. It's like 1-800-SKIP I-95. Yeah. Great experience. We'll definitely be doing it in the future.
Yep. So let's dive into this merch vlog. I think we're going to start with what I'm going to call drinkware. So we purchased this as, right now during the summer, they have different little perks for annual pass holders. So this was something we purchased at Epcot. It's an annual pass holder tumbler. So the top is Mickey shaped, and then this pops up, and you can drink from there. When we purchased it, we got a drink with it, but it's not like a refillable like the resorts have. And it was around $14. And it's pretty cool. It has all those different icons, the Tree of Life, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, Spaceship Earth, and Figment on this side. So it's a pretty cool tumbler. I'm forgetting the name of the artist right now. Oh, here it is. Joey Chu?
Probably
Chu. So he's the artist, and I've actually heard of him before. He does a lot of different Disney things. So this was the first thing that we purchased, I believe, before we went on the Magic. This next thing I purchased at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, and I did get a drink in it when I ordered it, and it's like a reusable pineapple where you can put drinks in it. I kept the straw, and it kind of you just spin it open. They have this version and a coconut version. I had gotten the coconut version, I believe, when we had gone on the Wish the first time.
At Castaway Key.
Castaway Key, yeah. So this is cool. This is like flexible, and it does say Disney Cruise Line, and it has the Disney Cruise Line logo. And then these mugs that we both got, we each got one at the Polynesian. Our Tiki mugs from Trader Sam's.
Love it. So Jill's got a nice little collection of the hippopotami tie mugs going.
Yes.
And I love that one. I love that it's like a couple of colors.
This is the most colorful one that they've had, I would say, in Walt Disney World. A lot of them, the first ones, like the first, second editions, are like blue. The last one I think is like a tannish color, so this is the one with like the most color. So it's really cool. It came out relatively recently.
Yeah, very nice. And here's the zombie head. I have one of these. I have a blue one. Yeah, blue. And this one is like a nice neon-y yellow or green.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, love it. So we will be displaying these proudly.
Yeah, nice addition to our collection.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to popcorn buckets. So I think both of these were shown in the vlog, but we got this one at Epcot. This one looks like Spaceship Earth, but with Mickey ears. And it says Epcot. And the band also, or the strap, also says Walt Disney World. It has the monorail, Spaceship Earth, and on one side it does say Epcot. Sorry,
Yeah.
that is upside down, but it does say Epcot.
That's cool. I like that one.
And I think it does light up. We haven't pulled the tab. Should we do that? Ooh!
Can you change the color?
Yeah, let's see.
Ooh,
Yes, you
okay.
can. Whoa! Oh, wow.
So the lights are like inside. Okay.
I wonder if it blinks.
That looks nice.
Is it blinking? No. Oh, there it goes. That's really cool.
Very nice.
I really like that. I'm glad
Yeah.
we were able to get this.
We got this one day, and then we got the other popcorn bucket the second day,
Yes.
the next day. So two popcorn buckets, 2 days in a row. So we heard that at the time that we're shooting this video, he has made his way to Walt Disney World.
Yep.
But we got the talking Mickey that was unveiled at Disneyland, I think, for the 70th anniversary. So should we pull this tab?
Yeah. Hi, Mickey.
Hiya, I'm Mickey Mouse. Let's celebrate!
Mickey!
Woo! Aw.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they had one on display, and he was talking up a storm. So he was $35 on the ship. I feel like he was more money in Disneyland.
I feel like people were talking about the price of him at Hollywood Studios too, but I didn't see what it was posted as, so I'm not sure if it was the same price.
That's too cool.
But yeah, so I know he's a hot item right now at Walt Disney World.
He's even on the lanyard, yeah. And the Spaceship Earth one, I think, was $26.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We'll have to make sure we turn him off and not get startled in the middle of the night.
Yeah, Mickey talking. All right, let's move on to some pins we purchased. All right, so we did sail on the Disney Magic, so it was only fitting that we got a Disney Magic pin. So I think this one spoke to both of us. It says Disney Magic, and it has Sorcerer Mickey. Sorcerer Mickey is the icon on the very front of the ship, and his face is painted on there. So I love this one, and glad we are able to add it to our collection.
And since we made our first visit ever to Lookout Key, we had to get a pin. So there is the Lookout Key pin. And this is, do you think this is kind of like the...
Like the dress, the headwear?
Yeah.
Like representative of
In that,
that bohemian...
Junkanoo
Yeah.
parade, yeah. And I'm just realizing there is a Disney Cruise Line logo on the very bottom of it.
I really like the colors of that one.
Yeah, Lookout Key was great. You got to really learn a lot about the culture.
Yes.
So we got this pin. Now, I forget what the price was on these pins, but probably in the area of like $12.99 to $14.99.
And we got one more pin. So we were at Walt Disney World for the 4th of July. We actually picked this up even before we got on the Magic. Pins go very quickly at Disney. So we picked this up at the end of June when we were there prior to sailing on the Magic and picked this up. But it's the 4th of July pin for 2025. And it has Stitch on there. This is a really cool one. It Has Stitch on there holding the flag. We missed out on an Easter pin this year, so I'm glad we got the 4th of July one.
We feel like there might have been different variations of the 4th of July pin because when we asked, they said, well, we have the Stitch one. So
Yeah.
that made us believe that they maybe had maybe one that had Mickey, but we got the Stitch.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure if there were, but the way he said it, it seemed like, oh, I have this one kind of like available.
Right.
So I did hear someone ask a cast member about the Stitch 4th of July pin, so maybe we're wrong, but let us know. So now we'll move on from pins to magnets.
Okay, so we like to pick up a magnet from each port of call. So we picked up a Castaway Key magnet. I think we wanted to do this on the last cruise, but we either ran out of time or we forgot. So there is the Castaway Key magnet. And this one is red. I want to say this one was $14.99. They had a couple of variations. We decided to go with this one. We did look for one at Lookout Key. They did not have any magnets though.
Yeah, but that one you can't go wrong with Mickey and Minnie sitting on the beach looking at a Disney Cruise Line ship.
Can't go wrong.
One of our ports of call on this cruise was also Nassau. So on our other trips, or one of our other trips, when we sailed on the Wish, we also stopped at Nassau, but we didn't get off the ship. So this time we did get off, so we wanted to make sure we grabbed a magnet. So this is the one we picked up. It just says Nassau, the Enchanted Island, and it looks cool because it looks like different license plates. Like
Yeah, I
it
like
looks
that.
like people or someone cut up license plates to make it say Nassau. So this is the one we went with.
And that one I remember was $5.
Yes, it was.
When we were in Epcot, Norway just has blown me away with their merch and the variety of merch. And I saw this magnet, and I knew right then and there I need to have that magnet. And again, this one's red, so most likely $14.99.
All right, so let's move on to some headwear. I think this might have been shown in the vlog. I think I did wear it at some point. Now that we are trying to sail on all the Disney ships, I am going to be trying to purchase at least a pair of ears and a lounge fly from each of those ships. So, when in Rome, I had to pick up the Disney Magic ears. And there's Goofy because he is the icon on the very back of the ship. These look like my fantasy ears, so I did wear these, I believe, at some point during the cruise. Really cute. I love how they have like they represent the icon on the back of the ship on the ears.
So we were on the lookout for some hats. And I think I mentioned in the vlog I couldn't really find a hat on the cruise ship that I liked how it fit.
Yeah.
So we were going to look at Castaway Key. We did see a hat. This one was $29.99, and it says Castaway Key on it, and it's a trucker style, and I just thought the colors were cool. We love Castaway Key, obviously, so we picked this one up.
I love the colors on that.
Yes. And then when we went to Lookout Key, lo and behold, I said, well, I need that one too, and this one is Lookout Key. And it says at Lighthouse Point, Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, and I like that on the back it says Disney Cruise Line, and it has the little logo on the side there as well. So the hats were $29.99 each. Obviously wear a lot of Disney hats. I rotate through them. Jill was wearing one of these as well.
Yep.
So they come in very handy, and we've added one from each of their islands to the collection.
So I mentioned I'm going to be trying to collect a lounge fly from each of the cruise ships. So lo and behold,
I'm trying to collect a magnet. She's collecting a lounge fly.
they had one, so I bought it. So this one actually does look a little bit different than my one I purchased on the Fantasy. I do like the clear portholes as the Mickey ears, so that's really cute.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, I like the white accent on the front. Again, there's Goof. Just a lot of different designs here on the side. And on the back it does say Disney Cruise Line.
Got a lot of hidden Mickeys in those designs.
Yeah, a lot of hidden Mickeys, so it's really cute. Perfect for my collection.
And how much was the lounge fly?
The tag is still on here, so I can tell you this was $90.
It is interesting to say that we bought stuff on the ship, and they can use your Visa. You have the Disney Visa, so I think we get 10%.
I think so. I believe it's about 10%.
But when you're on the island, you don't get a discount.
Yeah, nothing.
So, yeah.
You can't use any discounts.
Either island, so
Right.
something worth noting.
While we were at Walt Disney World, I also purchased another bag, and it probably was in the vlog. A big thing now that they're doing is they're taking all of the icons, taking their heads, and making them into bags. So I have a Mickey head bag. It's pretty big. On the back it does say Walt Disney World.
That is such a retro Mickey face.
I know, this is my childhood Mickey.
You know
this is Mickey Mouse to me.
That reminds me of the hot air balloon that they used to have.
Oh yeah.
Like over Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of.
So I did see some people using these. I know they have Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Figment. I might be missing Daisy, Donald. Other than that, those are the characters I know that were available. I don't know if they're going to be coming out with more, but really cool. I'm excited about this.
A lot of stuff in there.
Yep, it's a big bag.
You can fit a lot of oddly shaped things in there.
Yes. Before we move into clothing, we did buy a keychain. Anxiety. She made it home. She's happy to be home. A little nervous, a little scared, but she's happy. She fits right in.
Pretty sure she made it into the vlog too.
Yeah, you probably saw her. But she's at home safe with us now. So I wanted to get a shirt from Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, since that was the first time we were there and visiting, as part of their like decorations and you know welcoming you to the island. They have each of the characters kind of represented, and I'll just show you.
It's the Junkanoo
Yeah.
theming, culture.
Kind of culture theming. So this is Donald. This is actually the back of the shirt, but they have these out in like big form where you can stand and take a picture in front of.
Yeah, photo ops.
Photo op, yes. So I know they have like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy. So I wanted to get Donald. I don't really have many Donald things. So this is the front of the shirt, kind of plain. The front there has the little icon again, and then the back. And it does say Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, and it has that representing Donald.
That's a good shirt.
On our last cruise, something I was looking for was a Spirit jersey. So I looked at one on our last cruise, but they didn't, I don't remember if they didn't have my size or whatever sizes they had available. I didn't like the way it fit. But that same Spirit jersey they had on the Magic, and they had my size, so I purchased it. It's a Disney Cruise Line Spirit jersey. It's navy, has a Disney Cruise Line logo, and then like those nautical ropes, all in gold.
That'll match your ears.
Yeah, and then the back says Disney Cruise Line again, all in gold. And this is kind of like a little puffy, the writing.
Okay.
The actual like ropes aren't, but the writing and the Disney Cruise Line logo on the front are like a little puffy. So, really cool. I just love the design.
It's fancy.
Yeah. And it's like very cruise ship to me.
Yeah.
Like very, cruise line to me.
Yeah. I like it. I don't know if you noticed, Bo has a cone on. He's fine. He has just a cut, and we're trying to keep him from trying to lick it.
And scratch at it.
Yeah, because he's quite the groomer. And we want it to heal. But he's fine. So, I showed this shirt in the vlog, and I had to get it. I wanted to match Jill with her Hey Hey shirt. I love the color, and I love the green aliens on here. These are great shirts. They have a bunch of different styles. Same style, but different color, different person on the front. So,
different icons.
Yeah, so now when Jill wears her Hey Hey, I can match her with my green aliens. And this was $35.
I like that it's just simple. It says Walt Disney World, and then it has a picture of like one of the characters. So
Yeah,
they're nice
yeah, it's
shirts.
simple. Yeah. I saw this at Animal Kingdom and I absolutely loved it. I am a big fan of Donald Duck and I love to wear tank tops. And so Donald Duck on a tank top, sign me up, take my money, and that's exactly what happened. So, of course, Donald's nice and angry there, but he is the number one duck. This one was $31.99.
We both got a Donald shirt this trip.
Yeah, that's right. And I guess this is our final.
Yeah, this is our final 2 items.
Yeah, so on one of the days we showed the new World Showcase shirts that they came out with that they had at the International Gateway. They had a new shirt for each country. And Jill and I each got one.
Yeah.
So let's show which ones we got.
Can you guess? Woo! I went with Morocco.
And I went with Italy. I got the Pippo with the Goof.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a really good one. Chef Goof. And Jill, we got the Genie.
I got the Genie.
Yeah.
I really love this shirt.
Yeah, you don't see the Genie too much on the merch.
Nope.
That's a really good one. But
I'm
they say
excited.
Epcot World Showcase on the bottom. And not going to lie, we're probably going to get other ones when we go back.
Yeah.
Because we're going back soon. We're going back soon. So we might have to get some more because I wanted all of them.
They had a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with those designs, spot on.
Yeah, these were $34.99 each. And they even had one that just said Epcot World Showcase.
Yeah, that one was cool.
That was cool.
And it had like the logo that like you see on the trash cans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that is it for the merch. We did want to talk about that auto train at the beginning for those that were interested. I'm sure you could just find Amtrak Auto Train on Google and get the info. Love the trip. Hope you enjoyed watching the videos. We will be back soon, so stay tuned for that series of vlogs coming out.
Yep.
But
Coming up soon.
Yeah, but we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.